What's going on, everybody? The Glad Dad back in the booth once again. Week number 2 here for the Half Moon Designs Next Gen Cup Series. In the booth with me is Magic Mike McKinnon. Mike, how we doing tonight?
We are fantastic, Glad Dad. How are we doing down there in this, the dirty South?
Oh man, it's hot, it's sweaty. It's it's a barn burner, no doubt about it.
Same here, my man. Same here. I cannot wait to see some action on this 1 mile. I don't know what you call it. It's not quite an oval, but I cannot wait to see how we make do here.
Yep, I love me some Phoenix, no doubt about it. And let's take a look here at the points. This is going to be the first time we're looking at the points this season for season number 5. So let's get it going. Eric Johnson with the win last week. As you've seen it there in the intro by McChina Corsa. He's in the chat here. First time chatter. Welcome in, buddy. Great intro. But Eric Johnson in the lead here in the points. David Vodka in second. Brian Zemer in third. Brian Welchel fourth. Drew Calvert fifth. Michael Stevens in sixth. Now look at that. We got a new guy here up in the top in the points. I love it. Ronnie Welchel seventh. Brandon Brock in eighth. Robert Hamilton in ninth. Christopher Jones, another new driver here, in 10th, tied with Dalton Hall. Steve Giberson 12th, Michael Richardson in 13th, Sean Rother 14th, tied with Jacob Answorth. And let's take a look here real quick at our drivers on the webcam tonight. I'm going to start with the top left, Ronnie Welchel. In the top middle, Jacob Answorth. Top right, Rob Williams. Middle left is Steve Giberson. Middle, Rob Hamilton. Middle right is Eric Johnson. Bottom left, David Vodka. Drew Calvert. Bottom mid, and it says Grizz in the bottom right. No camera to be shown on the Grizzly Bear, but it'll be all right. As we've got 20 seconds left here in practice till we get down to the nitty gritty. Mike, 175 laps tonight. What are we thinking as far as strategy goes? Are we going to try to save some tires here? We only get 2 sets of tires over the wall.
Yeah, I mean, it's all tires, Adam. I mean, as we know, turn 1 and 2, long sweeping corner doesn't look real hard to navigate. However, it will demolish a set of rights on your car. 3 and 4, not quite as bad, but you can snap loose there. I think we're going to see a lot of conservation on the tires, which will require shifting, getting your brake biases correct, all those type of things. So, yeah, it's going to be real interesting. You could have somebody run off to a lead, and within, 5-10 laps, they'll be right back caught. That's what it's going to be.
Yes, sir. And we're going to see some shifting tonight, hopefully. Didn't check that before we went live. I guess I should have done that. Although I did watch every single lap Ronnie Welchel ran on the racetrack, which was a lot, over 160 laps here in practice. But anyway, without further ado, folks, let's get down on the track side here. Let's pull up the grid, or let's pull up the tower, and watch these guys go around in circles as we've got our first victim out here for Phoenix tonight. That is the 61 of Rob Williams from Lynchburg, Virginia. Ready to come and take that green flag for the first time tonight. We've got Shannon Donathan out on track in that 30 snap-on machine. And Sean Rother out here. He's already started his lap. Ooh, man, Mike, I love that tide color on that 33.
Oh, yeah, a little Ricky Craven, a little bit ODW. We should look for something in a low 26-second range here, folks. 26.1 was the fastest in practice, but the track is rubbered up a little bit. I would expect a 3 or a 4. There you go, 26.3 right now to the pole. But that should be something like that. As it rubbers up, a little less, slide you through the corner just a little bit.
Yep, Steve Giberson second, Carson Youngblood up to first. So we should start seeing some more times pull in. And Rob Williams now up to third. Well, now goes down to fourth as Shannon Donathan takes over. And we've got this car right here, Anthony Bennett. Man, this thing right here. I love me some purple and black with a nice bright number, that 97 of Anthony Bennett.
fastest man in practice. We'll see what he lays down for a qualifying lap here.
And we got a new driver out here, Bob Redeker. And John Kelly on track. Well, he's going to reset, looks like. Brian Ziemer out here in that 55 U.S. Air Force machine.
Yeah, I think something I missed with Anthony Bennett there. He got loose or tight or something, because he is about 5 seconds off the pace. So
Brian Ziemer up to second. Ziemer up to second here. Times are looking pretty close. Oh man, Jordan Massey up to third. Looking fast here from Fort Worth, Texas.
Yes, sir.
I'm looking forward to seeing if Jordan Massey can get him a win here. He's been quick in the trucks, but I'm looking forward to seeing if he can do anything with this next gen as Brian Ziemer now takes over the top spot here. Ooh, let's looks like we've got something wrong with the tower here. There we go. We're gonna fix that.
Michael Richardson taking over the pole, 26,195 in the 29.
Wow.
It's real interesting to watch right here. It's the guys in practice. Like I said, this thing, it's hard to negotiate.
See if we can get that tower fixed there. It always seems to mess up during qualifying. Not sure why it does that. Never had a problem with it in any other session except for qualifying. John Kelly now finishing up his lap. Going to be fastest on track with a 26.16 for him. Tim Boyce out there. Yep, there he goes out on track.
Saw him pull the win in the truck series the other night. Looking for big things out of him again here. Let's see what we get. 12 currently, 26.666. I wish he'd have made another run.
Charles Wilson finishing up his second lap here. Is it going to be faster than 14th? No, it is not. That was his faster of the 2 laps. And Josh Newman out on track.
A fine looking paint scheme, man.
Yes, it is. Oh, that's the one thing about the Outcasts. They've got these, they looking spiffy, no doubt about it.
All the spec mapping and the pop, I mean, that makes everything pop, looks fantastic. Let's see if he shifts.
Oh, he's done with his
cool
lap.
Down lap. Yep, cool down.
Robert Tibbs on track in that 19 machine. Let's get on board here. Well, Robert Tibbs already about to finish up his lap. Here we go. We'll get on board here with Eric Johnson as he's coming to take the green for the first time. All the way to the top of the track. Going to get a nice runoff here.
Momentum.
And
oh, yeah,
yes,
they're shifting.
They're shifting, Mike. They're shifting.
Looks pretty stable. That was a good looking turn 1 and 2.
Yeah, it was. It's going to be fast. Oh, he's all the way down at the yellow with a short shift. Oh, yeah, that's going to be quick.
7th fastest on his first lap.
And he's saying, I'm done with that. And looks like Christopher Jones going to finish up his lap here. The second lap coming across the line. See if we can do better than the 18th fastest. 15th.
Looks like
up,
15th.
Yep, up 3 more spots. And we've got Drew Calvert now just grabbing the green flag from Tulsa, Oklahoma. I mean, I'm going to be honest, Drew Calvert, this is not his cup of tea. Now, you take him to somewhere like Texas, Auto Club, Kansas, and you're probably going to get your butt tore up. Just saying.
He calling guys out. Let's see what kind of lap he put up. He seemed awfully low in the one there, and it 20th fastest. Yeah, he needs to get a little higher in 1 and 2 to get the run off here. Super hard to get back on the gas right there. But looks very stable for the race to be able to run the bottom.
And
he improves all the way to 10th.
Yeah. Gained 10 spots here. Not too shabby there from Calvert. And now from Bethany, Missouri, Jacob Answorth. That 74 machine. Now Jacob knows his way around this track as well, so he's going to be pretty good.
Yeah, second on his first lap. Did Mrs. Ainsworth make the paint scheme this week? I got to call her out for them numbers now. Come on.
Probably.
I'm trying to learn these boys.
Here he comes. Let's see if he can do better.
I think he might have touched the outside wall there. He was on track, but I think he might have just got the wall, which will disallow the time.
And is that going to be it? Yeah, it looks like that's going to be it here. As far as qualifiers, we got a few left. Brandon Brock, Brian Welchel, and David DeVille still left to make some times out there, but you know, some of these drivers just don't like qualifying, which is fine. But hey, Mike, another thing here in the go ahead and put it here to the top 10 here on the points. Another thing here with the Outcast, to keep it more interesting, is every week the top 3 finishers from last week, I believe it's points. Eric Johnson, it's points or finishes. I believe it's points. Anyway, the top 3 in points get EOLs.
Ah, okay. So you get somebody dominating, they're going to have to come all the way from the back.
Right.
Yep. I got you. I don't know if that's fair this early in the year, but that's okay when you come out of Daytona.
It's got to be.
All right. I can't wait for this one, folks.
10 seconds left here in qualifying. Then we're going to get these cars on track to grid up all at once. And boy, oh boy, you folks are in for a hoot of a night. 28 drivers set to take the field tonight. And with that being said, let's get down to the nitty gritty. The grid. Nitty gritty.
All right.
All right, and without further ado, let's get into this thing. Starting on the pole tonight is John Kelly in the 8 machine with Jacob Answorth in the 74 to his outside in row number 2. Michael Richardson, how about that? Picking up a P3 with Robert Tibbs in 4th. Row number 3, Brian Ziemer and Carson Youngblood. In row 4, Kel Peterson, Eric Johnson. And taking over row number 5 is going to be Jordan Massey with David Boddicker.
That'll bring us to row 6, and there's where we'll see Drew Calvert in the 43. He'll be lined up next to Shannon Donovan in the 30. Row 7, Rob Hamilton will roll off P13. He'll be alongside Josh Newman, P14. Row 8, we got Steve Giverson in the 60 alongside the 61 of Rob Williams. Row 9, that'll bring us to Christopher Jones. He'll be alongside the truck winner from Daytona, Tim Boyce. And rounding out your top 20, row 10, we'll see Bob Rediker in the 2, and he'll be alongside Ryan Fuchs in the 15.
Starting in row 11, Charles Wilson with Ronnie Welchel. How about that? Some elbow out boys. Side by side, taking the green flag. In row 12, Sean Rother with Jeff Trapasso. Starting in row 13, Anthony Bennett with Brandon Brock. Brian Welchel with David DeVille taking over row 14. Now let these boys get here, get on track here. Let's take a look at the weather as it stands right now, Mike. Looks like 84-degree track temp, 83 in the air, so we're pretty good here as far as humidity goes. 12-mile-per-hour winds out of the west-northwest. And the track info looks like we're right at a mile here. Pit road speed is 45 miles per hour. And looks like we got 2 additional sets of tires over the wall, not including what they've got on right now.
Yeah, this is going to be real interesting with only 3 total sets. That's over 50 laps of race. So what these guys are probably going to go through, folks, is these cars are kind of set up to the loose side. However, if this track is ever going to be gripped up, 83 degrees is going to grip it up. So they may have a little tight condition in 1 and 2, hard to get slowed down. And then later in the run, you're going to see them get snapped loose off the bottom on both ends. That's if it's almost impossible to pass on the very bottom as the run goes. And if they try, you gas up too soon, you're going to get snappy loose at them.
Yes, you will. And you saw right there in the bottom of the tower, there was 3 EOLs being given to David Vodicka, Eric Johnson, and Brian Ziemer. That's your top 3 in points. Each and every week, in every single series, the EOLs are given. Kind of makes it a little, you know, that you can't just run off with it. You got to earn these things.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, come all the way from back. Plenty of time to do it. Going to be interesting, folks. Just hang on to yourself here as we roll into 1 and 2. First time you go in here too hot, which you shouldn't on a restart, but you watch them spread out on this dog leg. Could be 3-4 wide as we take the green.
All right, here we go. Green flag in the air. Here we go. Side by side. John Kelly. Oh, and looks like Richardson, he's setting out to go ahead and try to take this lead away. As he is in the bottom now. Going to slide up here in front of John Kelly.
Cole Peterson, he was also trying to take the shorter distance, but watch out for that tonight, folks. That's very bumpy, slick, wears tires down. So, yeah, Richardson with a great restart here.
But can he keep it here? So we've got another driver down here. Looks like Carson Youngblood cutting the dog leg, going to put himself underneath the 19 as the caution comes out.
Yeah, to wait and see. Might probably get a little self-spinny there somewhere.
Well, that's going to be back here. Looks like it's going to be Jeff Trapasso and Christopher Jones collected each other. We're going to take a look at that here real quick from the chopper cam. See what happened here between the 39's up here in front of Ryan Fuchs. Oh, Fuchs gets into the back of him.
Fuchs just got it.
Now we're going to take a look here at Christopher Jones.
Ooh. Yeah, he just had a big run here. Christopher setting up for the corner and bam.
Oh, Ronnie Welchel made it through there.
Yeah,
barely.
A couple close calls.
He made it unscathed. Did scrape the outside wall with the right side, though, but he shall be all right.
Yep. Well, see, this is the one thing I didn't get to talk about, folks. That dog leg. When we see it, you'll see a yellow line that comes out there, like the end of pit lane. See the yellow line right there. If you're not back on the track by about that time, it's real hard to set yourself up for a corner, and you come in here real shallow. And I'm sure Fuchs was just trying to get, wide enough to set himself up for the corner. Otherwise,
Absolutely.
You're just chattering the right front off.
Yes, sir. I've seen it many, many times, and I personally, Mike, am not a fan. We talked right before we went live, I am not a fan of going below that thing. I like above the yellow line.
Yeah, I mean, to me, it's not as bad going into it, but coming out, you get that sensation of being light as you come out and rejoin the banking, and it also eats tires quicker. I'm the same way. If I'm running a race, I try to stay up above that line.
Yes, I've had worse luck going below it than I have staying above it. So I don't change what works.
No, I mean, it's kind of like Kansas, right? A lot of guys will run below the white line at Kansas, but they're not.
Yep.
They don't realize they're slipping tires through that. Eventually, you burn your tires up.
Yep, you know, especially in the iRacing model or whatever, it hyperheats the tires.
Yeah.
You don't realize it, but you know, after 10, 15 laps, you're going to see it for sure. But anyway,
Yeah, you know it.
they're side by side once again, Mike, as we get ready to take that green flag. Won't you send these boys off one more time?
Will do. I got Richardson there alongside Kelly Ainsworth, Cole Peterson right behind. We saw a late restart way late in the zone the first time. We'll see what we get this time. You'll see the white line. It'll become right there. Now we can go. And okay, nice jump out of the 29. Did not wait as late as Kelly did on the initial start. So back to racing we go. There we go, down the dog leg. Bring it into turn 1. Used to be turn 3 and 4 here at Phoenix, but now turn 1. You'll hear how long they're off the gas. It's just hard to put the power down here. You do it too early, you're spinning, you're loose. But Adam, great restart right here by Richardson, but you see right there, John Kelly, he's able to keep pace. We'll see how they do the next turn around.
Yes, sir. John Kelly, he is, I've known John Kelly for years, and he is a methodical driver. He doesn't push unless he has to. And you can see there, fastest lap on the track right now, John Kelly, running a 27.27.
Yeah, draft not nearly important here. That's very low into the corner. If he can run that line, I would be impressed all night. That's the line you want out of 3 and 4. A little higher, you get a run, but you'll start to slide eventually. I like guys that are calculating, Adam. That's my, you know, you watch 3 and 4 guys go by them, you're like, oh, they're in trouble. And then what happens? 10 laps later, here they come. They're saving that equipment. A little bit of Justin Allgaier's tragedy.
Oh, man, I love me some Justin Allgaier. And let's take a look here. Looks like Josh Newman back here. Well, I say back here, he's in 9th place. He's up 5 spots from where he started. And he's starting to set some gap up on these guys as he's a couple of tenths ahead of them now. Trying to set himself up to go up there and chase down Jordan Massey as they're getting into some lines here. Looks like Ronnie Welchel in 14th, just making a pass over Steve Giberson. Oh, it's I set that camera up in the perfect spot.
Yeah, that was a little kiss. Seeing a little gap develop between the top 6 here. Top 6. 7th will be Drew Calvert. He's about a second. 1.2 back right now. We got a couple battles. We got Cole Peterson. He's starting to put a little heat on Tibbs. So this is going to get good. This is nothing you don't expect here. This is comers, goers, as you said.
That's
These
right.
tires will overheat so fast out here in the desert.
And you can thank Ronnie Welchel. Ronnie, I appreciate you helping me get that shot there. I set that camera up while I was watching him make his runs around in practice. And he kept liking that section of the wall. So I said, you know what? We're going to move the camera there, see if we can't get some good shots. And I'd be dang if we didn't get a good shot there already.
Yeah, I think Carson Youngblood checked it out too. He got a little piece coming off of there.
Tim Boyd's currently sitting in 11th here as he's trying to go up there and chase down Shannon Donington. Drew Calvert, or not Drew Calvert here. Josh Newman trying to go up and chase down Drew Calvert as well. Newman made the pass on Massey a couple laps ago and has set sail. I'm liking the pace out of Newman right now.
Yeah, these guys, I mean, they're running, what, half a cell, say 3/10, 4/10 off their qualifying pace. Could be going a little hard. Maybe that's the strategy of Calvert. He's just holding back there. He's running 27.0s. These leaders running 26.6. We'll see how this works. As I said, you got to go over 50 laps on each set of tires, so they're going to have to conserve some equipment.
Yes, sir, they are. And that's the thing about Outcast. You've got some of these guys in here that will push the limits. They'll take all their tires early and be left with nothing when the checker flag waves. But boy, they put on a show early.
Yeah, with strategy with such short tire sets, I mean, you're just at the mercy of a late caution, right? I mean, these guys got to kind of watch their P's and Q's here.
Daytona winner in the next gen is Eric Johnson here. He's currently in the 20th position. Only gained a handful of spots here as he was given an EOL for being the top 3 in the points. So now he's got a lot of ground to make up here. Charles Wilson. I'm curious to see what Charles Wilson has to do here at Phoenix. It seems like his kind of track.
Well, you said he had mentored you on road courses, and it takes brake control, brake bias changing as you go. It takes all those same types of situations. So, yeah, it may be very interesting. You know, and what we got, biggest mover right now is what, Brian Welchel? I believe that's right. Always says Brian B-Dubs. I'm trying to learn everybody. He's up 8 positions. We got Ryan Fuchs up 7 spots. Tim Boyce is up 7 spots. So Josh Newman's up 6. So there are guys making some passes right now. There goes Tim Boyce again on the inside.
Oh, Tim Boyce, yep, trying to make the pass happen. Not quite. Gonna have to set it back up again here as we go up front and look at old John Kelly here. Looks like he's closing up on Richardson here, Mike. Curious to see if Richardson's going to let him have it, or is he going to run him hard? Oh, as we got an incident here between the 20 and the 74.
Yeah, the 20 had just pulled the pass off on Ainsworth. I don't know if he just went in too hot. We'll have to kind of take a look at what might happen, but he had just pulled off a pass, showed him in 3rd, and then back he dropped again. Now, he might have got a little damage somewhere and get a little momentum built back up, but if I'm Kelly, I don't know if I'm going to push him hard or not right now, as you were talking about, but they are setting sail on the field. I mean, they're 1.6 seconds ahead of the field right now. That would almost tell me they're going out too hard.
Yeah, I can agree with that statement, that assessment. I mean, you're the race analysis here, and if you say they're going hard, they're going hard.
Yeah, you can see their time starting to drop off. And, well, everybody's dropping off about the same interval, but instead of being 0.6 difference, the 3rd place car of Ainsworth, he has not dropped off as far. He's only 0.2 off the pace, so I think those boys went out a little too hot.
Yeah, Ainsworth, he's a calculated driver as well. He's not known for pushing real hard early. It's a smooth pace, smooth sail for him. As looks like Carson Youngblood made it past Robert Tibbs. Tibbs falls to 6th. And let's take a look at Ainsworth. Yes, he's sitting pretty in 3rd. I mean, he started 2nd, but he likes where he's sitting right now.
Well, all I know is Richardson just lost 1.5 tenths on the last lap, and I'm going to watch again. If he's starting to already lose that right front, he's going to be at the mercy of these guys. Cole Peters is setting a real good pace. He's only 0.05 off the leader's pace right now.
Yeah, Kel, he's pretty quick in these next-gen cars as well. John Kelly learning them. You know, I'd say he prefers the Gen 6 type car.
Oh, don't we all?
He's learning these next gens, and he's just a little bit faster than Richardson lap after lap.
Yeah, he's 2/100ths quicker that time, so almost lap after lap. Richardson's running 27.3, so he is now down almost a second from his qualifying pace, and we got a yellow.
No, not Tim Boyce.
Ryan Fuchs looks like maybe.
Tim Boyce
Brian
on the
Zemer.
track stopped, and he's got a repair flag. Oh, something wrong with that right front tire there. Looks like he stubbed his toe on the right front. Oh, and Zemer as well. Zemer toe up from the flow up. Oh yeah, he's got major damage on the right front. And let's take a look here real quick.
Ooh.
Like
Gonna be able to stay on the lead lap, Zemer.
Okay, so we got 10 boys here looking from the chopper cam. Let's start with him, see what happens. Oh, yep, I knew
There,
it. There it goes. And
dog leg.
oh,
Oh,
Fuchs
huge.
hit
Just
hard.
blasted. Not sure what happened to Zemer. Might have been as he went by, maybe lost it.
Yeah, he's right there next to Fuchs. Yeah, I think he may have lost it trying to get away. He went to the high side.
Oh, he just got slammed by Fuchs. He's getting on the brakes.
Oof. And let's take a ride here with Ryan Fuchs from the in-car cam. See what he sees as he got a hard hit.
He needs to change his braking point into 1, I think.
Wow. Take a look at it one more time here. Not sure what he was looking at there.
Yeah, Zemer saw the accident, was checking up, and just, got ran over. Just got ran over. Still too early for tires for these boys, so we're going to see who's been saving or not right here now that they're all bunched back up.
Yeah, the pace car lights are already off. Boy, oh boy, talk about some quick yellows here. Man.
I'm good with it.
Yep, got no time to breathe, that's for sure. I mean, we look at a race replay and it's boom, right back to double file. I like it.
Yes, sir. Mr. Markland, I think you're correct. That's kind of what it looked like. All right, Richardson able to hold him off so far. Last time he went right in the middle of the zone. I bet he changes it up this time. What do you think? Right immediately, probably. Watch for wheel spin now, folks. Starting to get a little wear and tear on these tires. Watch out for wheel spin. Ainsworth, wow, shot out of a cannon at him.
Impressive move he just pulled here on John Kelly. John let him go, though. Didn't really fight him. There's no sense in fighting this early. I mean, we're only on lap 27 here, Mike.
No, it's way too early to fight super hard. I mean, of course, you want the clean air. That's always what you want.
It's like
You
Newman.
don't think that? Yeah, Newman looked good.
Newman trying to get around the outside here of Calvert. Not going to do it just yet, but he's going to have a really good runoff here. I think he might actually do it out of this corner.
That shows me Calvert was saving a lot. He was able to actually hold there, and I thought he would have just got left in the dust right there.
Yeah, Calvert's not an over pusher either. He's a meticulous driver.
Yeah, he's got really good drive off right now.
Still side by side, impressive. I'm just as surprised as you that he's able to keep it there on the bottom like that. How long will he be able to do it though?
Well, I mean, that's the key to it, right? We know Phoenix, normally, folks, it'll turn into what we call running a diamond in 3 and 4. You kind of interload, go out to the middle lane, and you want to come off a little higher. A lot of these guys, there you go, you just saw it right there. He tried it. He tried a slide job in his snap-on machine. That's Shannon Donovan. He tried it.
And he's having an impressive run too. Anthony Bennett, though, check this out. Mike, this guy's up 15 spots from where he started. Started in 25th, now running 10th. I knew Anthony Bennett was going to be up there. He was fast in some practice, like you said earlier. And look at this, already inside the top 10. And there he goes, and now he's away.
No, I think Welch got the wall again.
Well, I set that camera up. I'm gonna call that the Welchel cam.
I'm pretty sure it's who it was. No, it was not him. Sorry, it was a U.S. Army car. Right behind there, about 4 spots.
There
The
we
white
go.
one.
The white one.
Yeah, I thought there was a white U.S. Army. I'm learning there, folks. That one right there.
There we go. Well,
That
that's
one
the
got
other
the wall.
Welchel.
All right, so they both checked the camera out for us. Those are these conditions that I speak of, though, everybody watching here, that you feel good. This is just the way the models in iRacing work. Your car feels real good, and then the next lap, the way the algorithm works, like all the wear and tear shows up all at once. It's kind of like Formula One. I lost my tires, you know, box, but you can't box right now.
You cannot. As Eric Johnson's moved up into the 12th position here.
Yeah, he's meticulously working his way to the front.
And there he goes, looking to the inside of Rob Williams.
Should be able to get the pass done. He kind of floated really high out of the corner there. This should give Eric an advantage. It's just one of them tracks, Adam. It's hard to pass. It does get spread out, but like you said, it's old school racing. It's who can conserve their equipment, because you're going to have to, and then who can pull the strategy at the end. You know, if you get a late caution, you're going to need a set. Not real sure what just happened.
Not sure either.
Wow.
There we go. Oh, we're back. How about that?
We just wanted to show you Rattlesnake Hill out there, folks.
Yeah, Rob Williams looks like he lagged a little bit, and it took us with him.
There goes Ainsworth straight to the lead. Here comes Kelly on the inside of Richardson now.
Ooh. Yeah, hard to the outside wall. Now, John Kelly going to look low here, but Richardson still got some pace, but of course the car's dropped off now just a little bit.
Yeah, he's over his second down.
He's gonna feel real quick what dirty air feels like. He hasn't felt it. Now he's going to.
Well, what the problem is going to be forced to have to try to get up a little higher to keep some momentum, but all that's going to do is scrub more tire again. Yeah, if Jacob can run that line through 3 and 4 all night, he's going to be very successful this evening.
Yep, it's a good long run line too. It's going to be really hard to get past on older tires.
Yeah, he hasn't even had to move up yet. He is still able to just bottom feed all the way around this track.
John Kelly trying to catch him though. John closing up quickly here.
Somebody else faster than the leaders, though. The 4th and 5th place cars both faster than the leader. Carson Youngblood, Robert Tibbs, both running just a little quicker than the leader, about a 10th a lap right now.
Tibbs really opening that exit up though, Mike. That's really going to help him here. As you can see, he flows right to the back of the 16 of Carson Youngblood. Yeah,
you can see what the air did, though. It cost him about a 10th and a half coming off the corner right there. Just the air. And when we talk about air, folks, that's just downforce on the front end to make this thing rotate. And you get right up behind somebody with the way that diffuser works. You get air all around the car, but you don't get it on the top of the car.
Yep, he had to wait way longer than Carson had to get that car to rotate, and just lost all the ground he had gained on the entry. Oh, got 2 guys touching inappropriate on the track here.
Yes. Oh, well, 8's better than 4, they say, right?
Yeah, you know it. Except for when I'm the one getting leaned on. I don't like it. Carson
I don't think
Youngblood.
any of us like that.
third now. No, I definitely do not like people when they rub me. Tickle.
Carson,
Crew Chief Franklin in the chat says tickle, tickle.
yeah, Carson Youngblood is 2/10 faster than the leaders right now. He is the one on the move, the one to watch.
Yeah, and he's got
once again,
somewhat fresh air though.
Yeah, that's it. He's a little clean right now. Once he gets closer to these guys, they talk about that bubble of air. And I'm going to tell you what, iRacing has done an unbelievable job of making it as real as possible. There you hear it. You can just hear the front tires sliding. You get up there, the air gets taken off your nose, and you can't get back to the gas.
And then when you're trying to do the same thing lap after lap, guess what? It heats the tires up. And then now you're even slower than you were. You've got to take into consideration of that. You've got to try to find a different line.
Yeah, I mean, I've heard a lot of guys say, man, there must be a trick. All these fast guys, there's a trick to it. No, it's racecraft. You have to find a different line to get around these folks. They have modeled this so perfectly that, I mean, hell, drivers use this for practice. That is how good it is.
That's right. Very much so. Josh Newman, Eric Johnson here, 9th and 10th. Johnson's now moved himself up into the 10th position after getting in the EOL. And let's take a look here. Looks like Shannon Donathan, Bob Redeker battling. Nice battle going on between these two.
Oh, good battle. And you can still see now Tibbs is finally trying to pull his pass, but it took him another 3 laps because he had heated the tires. They got hot. Now we got, is that a lap machine in the 73 there? Going around the 73.
Yeah, they split him.
Yeah, David Duvall. I'm kind of surprised with that. It's not a lot of laps since the restart. Duvall must be having, some issues somewhere.
Drew Calvert, and who's that, Brian Zimmer? Yeah, Brian Zimmer's a lap down, but he's back on track. Actually, he's multiple laps down.
Yeah, it looks like right now Duvall would get a lucky dog, but he still would not. He is 2 laps down. So everybody else 17 laps or more down. So Duvall would get a lucky dog, but it would take him 2 of them to get back on the lead.
Dale Peterson now trying to make the move happen underneath the 43. He's going to do it as the 43 slides up into the wall.
Boy, these guys are starting to feel the tires, man.
Yes, they are. Oh, you're going to see who's got what, because nobody's pitted here for tires anyway. So you're going to see who saved, who did not, and I think Tibbs is going to be one of them. I think Kel Peterson's going to be one of them. Eric Johnson definitely going to be one of them.
Yeah, Tibbs once again 2/10 faster, but like I said, he's got that little gap of 6/10, 7/10, little clean air. He's able to do it. We just have to see what happens. As you saw with Youngblood, Youngblood, he was closing, got to the back in the dirty air, not able to make the move. Now here he's going to try a little different line.
And Carson Youngblood, he is a real-life racer. He races legend cars, so he's familiar with having to search around for a line.
Yeah, searching for grip. You can see that black line, folks. I mean, this place is getting rubbered up.
John Kelly still there, 2/100ths of a second faster than Jacob.
Yeah, Jacob definitely not able to run away from Kelly here. You said he'd be one to watch, and he certainly has been. Been strong from the drop of the green flag, saving a little bit. And of course, we're getting to the point now where these guys are probably positioning themselves to get tires. They'll probably run it as long as they can, hopefully have that extra set at the end. But I would say, 20 more laps or so, you might want to come and take a set.
Probably. And looks like Wolf Marklin in the chat says, what happened to Brock? Brandon Brock never started the race, unfortunately.
There's the diamond out of Kelly. I've been waiting for somebody to try it, and it will pay dividends if he can do it.
Don't say too much now, Mike. These guys watch the stream. Tell him what to do.
Don't try to tell him the strategy. Okay, okay. But he did try the diamond the last
Yeah,
time.
yeah,
Let's
yeah.
see this time. Drive it in deep, downshift, get to the bottom, and make a diamond out of it. It worked the last time. This time, not quite as effective. Now, if they're paying attention to me, they're not paying attention to the track. Drive them, boys. Drive.
You know it. You know it.
I just sound like I know what I'm talking about. Here we go. Here's the diamond up high. Let's turn it. Let's cut it down. There it is. Should have a great exit.
Oh, he's closing, baby. He's closing.
Tomorrow night's truck race, you will see that line all night.
Well, Mike, we're about to transition here. It's a
we
night.
started at night.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
night to day.
It's a night to day race, yes, sir.
Ah, that'll be interesting. That's my first one of these I've ever called, so we'll have to wait and see on that.
Well, we like to throw monkey wrenches in the mix here.
Making the crowd get up at 3 in the morning and show up.
You got to see Robert
Hey,
Tibbs. Picking some other drivers back here. Looks like we got Michael Richardson. He is falling back to 6th here after leading quite a bit of laps. How many laps did he lead? We're gonna take a look. Looks like 36 laps he led.
Yeah, he is falling off the cliff. The tires have gotten him. Cole Peterson running, well, had a good lap that time. Right before that, though, you can tell when they get a little trouble on their lap. It'll say 27, and that means they've fallen way off.
Richardson went up the track there. Got in the wall just a little bit as we got Drew Calvert and Anthony Bennett battling. Looks like Bennett's going to make it past Calvert. Going to move himself up into the 7th position. Let's see. Oh, man. Anthony Bennett way loose there.
Yeah, they're feeling every bit of the tires. Oh, little body slam, little body slam again.
Jeff Trapasso getting into Drew Calvert.
Got into 2 of them there.
And we're going to stay green for now as John Kelly tries to make the pass to the high side here. That diamond line, Mike, sure did work as he is now trying everything he can. But check out who it brought up into the mix. Now Carson Youngblood battling to the outside.
Yeah, I gave him a chance to follow him through. See, all these guys they're just migrating a little higher, but this track is one of them you think you can keep going up there, but you can't. It's got, sandy, marbly. You'll just lose it. You get too far above that 3rd seam.
Got some lap traffic to deal with here. John Kelly does. Is he trying to get underneath Steve Giberson? Giberson, he's got just enough pace to kind of hinder these guys just a little bit.
Just not letting a couple guys open up on the corner. This should be an interesting battle. These guys have been some of the fastest guys on track right now. So we'll see if Carson's got anything. But as you see, once the pass was made, Kelly went right back to the bottom.
Nick Vansworth now is going to try to get past on the 60. And that's also Brian Ziemer. So he's got 2 lap cars right behind him. And then Robert Tibbs trying to close it up. Looks like he's 1.6 seconds back now. As the sun's coming up, you can see it's going to be in their eyes here very shortly.
Yeah, I can't even tell you how bad that is when it comes up in your face in this track. Not as bad as Homestead, Miami, but still pretty bad once in a while.
Oh, Michael Richardson with a repair flag. Something happened to him.
Tibbs with a 4-wheel slide. These guys are stretching as far as they can.
Looks like maybe tires worn for him. Doesn't look like he has any damage. Anthony Bennett's still going. Man, the time has dropped off here. I'm looking at some 28-second lap times.
Yeah, big time. Kelly's about a tenth quicker than Youngblood at the moment. Now it's 2/10. So yeah, the tires have just hit the wall right here. Yeah, I figured it'd be around lap 70, somewhere in there. These guys will probably try to make a pit stop.
Who's going to make it first, though?
Good question. If it was me, and I was the 29, I would have took him already. In fact, he is on pit road now.
There's the sun. The sun is a factor now. As we get on board here with Charles Wilson, he's back here in 12th. Check out the sun. It's in your eyes.
Oh, yeah. Rattlesnake Hill right there. A lot of folks enjoying the race up there, I'm sure, with the coolers. Ooh, slow her down, buddy.
Charles in the wall just a little bit. Shake it off. Get back going once again. As Robert Tibbs, our first taker here on pit road.
Yeah, but here we go. That should force everybody's hand.
Yeah, because he pitted out of 4th place.
And I mean, with lap times, he's going to be a second and a half faster than when he gets on track. So that should force the guys to have to bring it to us here pretty quick.
See what Jacob Answorth does here. I think he's going to pit here next.
I mean, all Tibbs is hoping for is not to see a caution right here.
Oh, that would just take him completely out of the race for now. He's going to have a lot of work to do if the caution was to come out.
Absolutely. You see the tires on the 29. He's going to drive right around these leaders.
29 back out on track, though. Shannon Donathan now with a repair flag. And, hey, these tires are getting eaten up here. Oh, Shannon Donathan hard in the wall.
I think he got a little steering issue.
He does now.
Or as I Racing would say, you got wheel damage.
John Kelly now down pit road. Lefts are up. Ronnie Welchel down as well. Here he comes. And so that's going to put the lead back, or going to put the lead up to Carson Youngblood here.
Yeah, we'll see where, when Kelly comes out, let's see where Tibbs is in relationship to him. First 2 cars, we'll see if the undercut picked him up any time. It should have picked him up about 2.5 seconds.
At least. And we'll also take a look. Another big winner here is total pit stop time, you know, down pit road, getting your stop and all that. So let's see, Kelly still getting his pit stop. Let's see, 15 seconds for him. And Tibbs, not sure where Tibbs is. Oh, there he is.
Yeah.
Tibbs just a little bit faster.
All right, so pit stop time and track time. He should have gotten 2.5 to 3 seconds. Trying to find everybody, folks. I see one there. Where are they? Okay, there we go. Oh, that gap is 6 seconds difference. He picked up 6 seconds.
The gap between Tibbs and Kelly right now is 9.5 seconds.
Yeah, I see it now.
That's a ton.
Total interval, yeah. Wow.
That is
a huge difference.
And John Kelly with the fastest lap, 26.3. Of course, you know, Youngblood's still out there. Oh, man, this is not going to be good. Or it will. You know, he's going to be able to run him down on the long end, though.
He's got everybody lapped all the way into 10th position, so he's hoping for a yellow right here. And he can get a lot of competitors. I mean, they get a wave around, but they don't get a chance to pit again. So I think that's what he's hoping for. They know we got some guys out of control. We've had a couple wall slams. But if we get a yellow, he's got them lapped all the way to 9th place.
And there it is.
Oh, no. I really
David
hate that I
Vodka.
know what I'm talking about sometimes.
Don't you hate that when you're right?
I do. I don't like it sometimes.
Well, folks, we're going to have to take a look here. I know we don't want to, but we got to take a look and see what happened to our second place point standings. David Vodka. See what happens here. Oh, 73 comes down and collects him.
Yeah.
Just an
DeVale
innocent bystander.
Yep. DeVale trying his best just to stay up out of the way, but you know, a little brush of the wall and down he came.
What's going on, B Broadfoot? Hey, Brandon Broadfoot in the Twitch chat.
Why ain't you in here racing, Broadfoot?
Yeah, man, it's like you got something to do.
You get wrecked out of Monday's race with the other one?
Heck, hop up here in the booth. I'll send you an invite. Hey, you seen he called the race. Oh, he just got home from work.
Oh, yuck.
Did you see he called that race with me Friday night? He did a fantastic job. So
That's good.
I'm gonna start racing on Friday nights, and you two guys can call the races.
No, easy does it. Easy does it. I heard that was kind of a butt whipping by Falkingham, huh?
Yeah, a little bit. I'll say a little bit.
That's what I heard.
He definitely humbled the whole entire field.
All right.
He said he sounded horrible. No, you didn't, man. You did a fantastic job.
Yeah, I don't know how they let the Amish guys in on all this electronic stuff with that beard the way it's going.
Man, I know. Hey, if I had a beard like that,
I'd be on fire right now. It's so damn hot.
well, I do have a beard, a big beard, but mine don't look like Broadfoot's. That's for sure. As we're coming across the start-finish line now, back to what we were doing. Let's focus in. Lucky Dog, Christopher Jones. As they're going side by side, it's going to be Peterson and Massey, a Youngblood, Answorth. Oh, man, John Kelly, a lap down. Tibbs, a lap down.
I mean, that couldn't have worked out better for Youngblood. That is as good as it could have worked out with that long run.
Well, look, Peterson and Massey have yet to pit.
Oh, wow.
So,
watch out for a wheel spin right here in Catastrophe.
oh yeah, we got some heat cycle tires here. You know, it's the third caution of the night and a really long green flag run. So yeah, Mike is right. There's going to be some heat cycles on these tires, and I see some right turns in our future.
Yep.
Coming up here.
This is
10 seconds.
This is scary to me if I don't have tires right now.
Man, hey, we do have a, oh, pace car lights back on. We do have a new intro video. Hey, Broadfoot said I was told it through the grapevine, Markland, that you had a new intro video. I sure do.
Yeah, it was fantastic, man. Everybody else in the chat, get in there. Don't let B Broadfoot have all the thunder now.
And he wants to know about the winter series he's putting on. Mike, you in?
I don't know. Should I be? Am I good enough?
Yeah, definitely. Man,
I
hey,
probably will be, bud.
I'm excited, and well, the pace car's off, but get to this real quick. I appreciate the opportunity to do another little season with you there, Broadfoot. It's an honor,
Yeah,
buddy.
appreciate it, Brandon. Hopefully I'm doing my job tonight, trying to explain what's going on. I don't like being right, but I am scared to death of wheel spin right here, everybody.
Well, here we go. Let's see what's going to happen here. Kel Peterson, Jordan Massey, looking pretty snazzy right there, though.
Didn't have to worry about that, did he?
Man, Kale out of like a rocket here, but here comes Youngblood, Answorth, Johnson. Look at this.
Run. What happened? Did he blow up? Oh, he's pitting now. He just wanted to lead a lap. Are there points given for leading a lap?
You know it.
There you go. Strategy. Probably gonna go a lap down though.
Oh, no doubt. Well, everybody else is a lap down. Carson Youngblood now in the lead.
That is facts.
Oh, and in the wall. Why are you in the wall and you're leading a lap here? Come on now. That's going to bring Answorth right up into the mix here. Let's get on board here with Answorth, see what he sees.
Man, that caution is that we're going to have 5 drivers on the lead lap right now. John Kelly in the lucky dog position. It's just incredible how this changed the dynamic of this race.
It did. And now, you know, the sun's up. We started in the dark. We went through the transition. Now here we are.
And Jacob, I mean, what are we doing with that door, buddy? Why is that door there? I got to check that out. Up
Jacob,
front all night.
Jacob is fast now. He's about a 1/10.5 slower than Carson Youngblood, though, that last lap by. But Eric Johnson in third now. I know my mother-in-law's happy about that. She is an Eric Johnson fan.
I wished I had some fans. I think I had one, and she's in the other room, so.
Well, the only fan I got's the one that's on the ceiling.
That's one. I'm glad I got one on me right now.
Johnson's got a little bit of nose damage there. See it kicked up just a little bit. Rob Hamilton. Jordan Massey in 5th. John Kelly, he's in 6th, but he's a lap down. And he is in the lucky dog position as he is ahead of Robert Tibbs. Tibbs, you know, he's going to have to go up there. These two guys right here, they're using their tires up because they're racing one another for the lucky dog.
Oh, yes.
You know, they've got to run a little faster here.
They're going to have to do what they got to do. Like I said, you got, well, we got 4 or 5. We got 5 on the lead lap. Kelly and Tibbs, they're going to have to just battle. They're going to have to use what they got just in case of another caution. And if we don't get another caution, wow, did the strategy not work out for anyone.
Charles Wilson and Josh Newman battling here. They go single file. Let's check on Ronnie Welchel. He's a few laps down. Let's see where he's located currently.
And
Definitely
Jordan
inside
Massey
the
is
top
making his
20.
pit stop.
3 laps down. Jordan Massey, yep, down pit road here. Getting her done. Left's going up and back down. Brian Welchel down a couple of laps. And back up front. Youngblood now almost a second ahead of Jacob Answorth. Youngblood on a terror tonight.
Yeah, I can't imagine how much better that car feels after about a 75 lap run on the first set of tires. That thing's got to feel like a Cadillac right now.
Oh, stuck like glue. Jacob Answorth, he's consistently 1/10 slower.
Yeah, a little more conservative. I mean, we still got a long way to go here.
Yeah, no doubt. Johnson still in 3rd. Rob Hamilton having a fantastic run. You know, Mike, that caution really helped out Hamilton as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Him and Johnson had moved forward quite a bit, but you know, it just gives them the opportunity now. They could just sit in a pocket of clean air here, work their way around. There's really no pressure. I mean, they could just do what they want to do. The tire saving would be mandatory right now. You can just sit there and do what you got to do.
John Kelly, looks like Anthony Bennett was able to get by Tibbs. He's going to try to run down John Kelly now. Let's see what the tire difference is. 3 laps difference between Bennett and Kelly as far as pit stops go.
This is the lucky dog battle, folks, right here. If anything happens, this is the battle to get back on the lead lap.
He's running him down, though.
And of course, if you wonder why the guys didn't take a waiver round, the top 2 guys did not pit, and all the leaders have to pit before you can take a wave around.
And, you know, with them doing that, Kel Peterson doing that as well, it trapped a ton of people down.
Yeah, that's what's kept everybody a lap down, is when they did not pit, that did not allow anyone to take the wave around. Got a little blinker.
That's Anthony Bennett. Carson Youngblood now. Oh, Carson out to a 1.6 second lead over Answorth. He's not wasting any time, that's for sure.
No, he's going to push him.
And Mark Lynn in the chat, come on, Rob Ham, get that top 3. Yeah, that'd be awesome for Rob Hamilton to get that top 3.
Yeah, he's just biding his time right now. You can tell he's well off the pace of the front 3 right now, biding his time. Remember, everybody's still got a set of tires. If they go as far as they did the first time, they can make it to about 25, 30 laps to go, and then you have pretty much freshies for the whole run.
Yeah, pretty much everybody's only used one set of tires here, so.
Well, let us know how we're doing out there, folks. I'm doing my best. We know Adam's great. I'm doing my best getting these guys learned. I'm actually thinking I'm picking up on it a little quicker.
Man, you're doing a fantastic job, no doubt about it. Really enjoy having you here in the booth. So does everybody else. I've heard nothing but good things about
when do
Mike
I get
McKinnon.
to start calling dudes out, bud? Can I just start calling guys out?
Yeah, do it.
I don't want to make anybody mad.
Eric Johnson just picked up the spot on Jacob Answorth here. Moves himself up into second place. And he is on the move now, running 27 ones to the leader's 27.4. So
yeah, Jacob's obviously saving some tire air because wanting as much clean air as he can get right now when he's closing in on a guy who wants to get past. He's got that nose damage, so he's going to need as much clean air as he can get. We checked the track temps. How much have they come up since we're in the desert? The sun just came up. Started out at 83. I bet they're starting to climb.
Yes, sir, it is. Oh, we're up to 89 right now, so it will be just a few moments here. They're going to be in the 90s. We'll probably finish somewhere around the 93, 92 mark if I had to put a wager on it, which is, it's not slippery, but you could definitely start to feel it compared to, say, 85.
Yeah, absolutely. You'll start to feel the difference for sure, especially in the rubbered up areas.
Johnson's actually lost some ground here. He's almost down 2 seconds from Carson. As Carson goes around, who is that? Jordan Massey there. Jordan Massey currently in the 15th spot.
Yeah, he's got everybody 2 laps down all the way to 14th place, where Cole Peterson took the tires and he's able to get around Christopher Jones. So Christopher Jones is the next up on the hit list to put 2 laps down.
And crew chief Franklin said this warming of the track will change some things. You know it. You know it. Kel Peterson in 13th here as we look on between Anthony Bennett and John Kelly. This is still for the lucky dog here. Anthony Bennett is a little bit back now, 1 second off the back bumper of John Kelly. If the caution does come out, which I don't know, Mike, I don't see it coming out now.
No. Not for a little bit here yet. That's
John's
for
gonna
sure.
be lucky dog, yeah.
Well, and you know, okay, they're a lap down. Maybe their shot for winning is out, but they're still fighting for position, folks. They're not going to give up on trying to get points because it's still a great points night because we've got, you know, only 4 cars on the lead lap. So they can still work their way for a great points night.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, look at this. Rob Hamilton Ford, first car on the, or last car on the lead lap. But I mean, you got Tibbs sitting back here trying to fight for the lucky dog. He's in 7th. So all in all, it's going to be a good points night for him and Josh Newman, Michael Richardson.
Tibbs was closing on Bennett just a little bit.
Yeah, it looks like about 0.4 of a second now between Tibbs and Bennett.
Carson, not a very good lap that time. He lost 4/10 that last lap.
Yes, he did. Down to 1.4 now. As Massey's still right there. Maybe Massey's trying to race with him here. But
I think that's exactly what he's trying to do.
I would too. Definitely.
Well, yeah, I don't need to be 2 laps down.
Carson's got a car out front here, and then that's it. That's all that I see.
Yeah, you can see how tight they're starting to get.
Anthony Bennett now down pit road. What's going on? That's
Maybe he's just going to undercut her. Oh, no.
Well, now John Kelly's got Robert Tibbs now 4/10 back. Tibbs let Bennett go. Let his tires come up the temp, and now look at him. He is on the move now. He's going to go up here and try to grab that spot from Kelly to get that lucky dog.
That's exactly what he's wanting to do. Bennett just must have felt like he just could not compete to get the lucky dog, so why not undercut it? Try to get at least a 1 lap back, wait for everybody to pit. Maybe he'll have an opportunity that way.
That's definitely one way of looking at it. I definitely do not, I don't disagree with that for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's what his thinking is. If he can drive around a few of these guys, and then, you know, this is going to be his last set of tires, I believe, but if he can drive around a few of these guys toward the end here, you know, maybe he can have something.
Get on board here with Eric Johnson.
I believe he's still on pit road, though. I'm not sure what's happened with Bennett. It's showing him 3 laps down now, 4 laps down.
Yeah, looks like he is. Yeah, he's still in his pit box, so he's got maybe got some damage or something. Not exactly sure.
Might have got the wall. We weren't able to pick up on it. That would make more sense of why he pitted at that point.
Johnson now 1.3, 1.2 seconds back now. Definitely on the move, no doubt about it, as he's trying to get underneath Shannon Donington. Donington's just fast enough to hinder him. So Johnson's going to take it to dog leg, cut that, try to get up in front of Donington, and the time should start coming down again.
It should. It just hurt his entry into 1 and 2, though, so he's not going to be able to have the run that Youngblood has, but he should be able to start running him back down a little clean pocket right here. I'll give it this, boys. You guys are doing a heck of a job on this track, putting these long runs in for Phoenix, that is for sure. You see how much higher he enters this time than when he was able last time. He should be able to get a little bit of a run off.
Yeah. Yeah, he's able to do it on the back end of the straightaway, though. Carson's doing about the same thing as well, if you look at it. Carson's running about the same line here. See, he enters kind of high, drips down, diamonds, then tries to exit about mid-low here. Johnson's
that's where you want to do it. Well, we heard Johnson. He's really having to, you know, burp the gas a little bit. He's, you know, not wanting to spin out, of course, but not able to really put the power down where he needs to. Yeah, tracked him up another little bit. Ooh, off the wall again.
Woo. David DeVale, big.
He is.
Big moment there.
He is not having the night of his life right here tonight.
That woke me up.
Yeah, right in front of the second place running Johnson. That's a little scary.
And the wall again.
Middle pedal, buddy. Hit the middle pedal.
As the caution comes out.
Ooh, big puff of smoke up ahead here.
Jeff Trapasso.
Again.
Oh yeah, he got some damage there on the left front. You can see it. We're going to take a look and see here what happened to Jeff Trapasso. And this is really going to help out some guys. See
what we got.
Here. In the wall, and it just turns left. Boom. To the inside wall.
Wow, that one just snapped. Here we go. How many guys will take a wave around on old shoes right here to get their lap back? How many?
A ton. A ton. Rob Hamilton stays out. What's going on? Rob Hamilton stays out.
He's going to trap them all again.
Traps them. John Kelly, it doesn't matter. John Kelly's on the lead lap now. Robert Tibbs is trapped. So is Sean Rother.
Oh, I just
Rob
don't like
Williams.
this. I don't like this call for Hamilton. He had a real good shot here, and then he's going to have to pit, or he's just going to wait for shoes if we get another caution. But you're running fourth. I think take your shot right here with everybody. And watch, he'll end up winning the race when I call him out. Tibbs going to get back on the lead lap.
Well, Rob Hamilton now being scored as the leader, as looks like Carson, Eric, and Jacob. Now there's 5 on the lead lap here. So yeah,
Yep.
Still a lot of guys trapped. I don't like it, but you know what? If I'm in Rob Hamilton's shoes right now, I'm loving it, because yeah, the move he just made to trap these guys is his only hope. Because he wasn't, there was some guys that were a little bit faster than he was on the long run that he's got trapped a lap down now, so.
Yeah, that just keeps him, keeps him a lap down. But if they took shoes here, they're going to eat him up immediately and try to go for the top 3 guys, I'm sure. But I don't know. I think I would have had to take my shoes right there with the leaders. I mean, everybody else was a lap down. They were going to wave around. They wouldn't have been able to pit. That would have been his moment.
Well, we know the top 4 here. Well, the 16, the 18, and the 74, they definitely have fresh tires. So does, looks like John Kelly. Yeah, John Kelly has fresh tires as well. Tibbs does not. Last pitted on lap 66, so he's got the oldest tires of everybody.
Yeah, he just gave himself a wave around, basically.
Well, we're side by side once again, Mike. We don't have a whole lot longer to go.
No. 58 laps. Yeah, I'm just not sure with this move. As I said, if he would have pitted and everybody took the wave around, a wave around car cannot pit. Lucky Dog car can, wave around car can't. I would have just had to do it right there.
Yeah, wave around car can only go around when there's a want to go. So you definitely have no time whatsoever to pit. But we're going to see what happens here between Hamilton, Youngblood, Johnson, Answorth, Tibbs, and Kelly. Kelly's way back there at the back. He's a lucky dog.
Yep. I guess he figured now I get the extra point. I should be able to stay a lap ahead of these boys, so it'll be okay. Another good restart, though, on the old shoes. Pretty good. 30-lap old tire.
Yeah, but they're all going to spread out here battling for this spot. Now it's going to be the 18 and the 16 battling for the position.
And wait for the temps to come up in these tires. You'll see what they mean.
Come on, don't give him the bottom. Don't give him the bottom, Hamilton. Not with new tires.
Who we got in this Mobile One machine? Is that
That's
Pete?
the 20th. Yeah, that's the 20th. Kel Peterson. Hey, you did good there.
I'm learning. He's trying real hard to get his lap back on his own.
Yeah, Kel Peterson currently scored in the 13th spot. And he's, man, he's hard on the wall trying to go on the outside. Oh, and he gets into the leader.
Oh,
He
no.
takes the leader out. Rob Hamilton's day is done.
Wow. You can see Cale felt terrible about that. He slowed down, gave up position. You know, it wasn't intentional.
Oh, man. Well, you know what? We're going to have to go and take a look at it, folks. We've got no choice. So here we go from the chopper cam. Cale Peterson dives it in down on the high side, third lane up, gets into the wall. And comes down and hooks the right rear of the one. And Rob Hamilton's day is done.
Yeah, that's not a great ending for a great run. Let's put it that way.
And let's see, we're gonna take a look here at the cockpit view of Cale Peterson.
Oh boy. You know, Adam, this is just a circumstance from earlier in the race. Cale up front did a differing strategy, got himself down. This is where strategy matters, everybody. I mean, you might want to lead a lap and get a point. I get it, but sometimes you just got to kind of play a straight up game with this thing.
And you know, another thing, Rob Hamilton was way up the track as well.
Oh, he was.
Which he's the leader. You know, he can go where he wants. Just, I guess Cale turned down thinking he was gonna kind of cut the dog leg or cut a little lower here.
Well, like I said, you gained 1 point leading a lap, but you were going to make 35 points. It's just, I don't understand. I'm sorry. I'm learning the system here, but I don't understand the strategy play.
And Cale does not get any laps back here. He's going to drop way back in the field.
As I said, you could tell he felt bad. He was immediately off the gas. Guys were going by. He felt terrible. But like I said, that's the consequence of putting yourself in that kind of situation. And here's one thing I need to ask right before we go to green here. Did Tibbs take his opportunity to finally get some tires on it? Because that played out well for him right there.
Yes, sir, it did. Oh, I think it worked out better for him than anyone. Him and John Kelly, I think both, it worked out to their favors because John was back there not pushing. You know, why would you try to hurry your way up to the front? So he last put it on lap 115, Tibbs on 121.
And according to scoring, Sean Rother got back on the lead lap after that mess, so they're scoring him 6th right now.
Oh, and you know what? John Kelly did not take tires there on lap 115, Mike.
Oh, okay, okay.
So he is saving that set for the end of this thing. I don't see that as a bad play. I really don't.
No, not from what we're seeing playing out right now. A lot of differing strategies.
He knew he was going to be back there in the back, so he decided not to take tires. I mean, why waste them? And now he's going to have something for these guys.
Yeah, we get another caution. He definitely will, and so will, I'm assuming, Tibbs. I'm not sure if he took them or not.
Yep, Tibbs took tires, I believe.
Okay.
We're going to see here. Well, I don't know. He was 37 seconds in his pit stall, so.
You haven't heard it. Yeah, and he's not scored up toward the front here. He's still scored in the back, so.
Here we go, green flag back in the air. Oh, the 8 to the bump, with the bump to the back of Carson Youngblood.
Good start out of Johnson right there, able to jump out. He's going to have a preferred runoff here. Let's see what he's got for him down the back.
He's going to pinch him down here.
someone well off the pace on the inside back there. Couldn't quite tell who it was.
Looking here off the front nose of Kelly's car as Eric Johnson now in the lead. Woo! Carson cutting the nose off of John Kelly, and that's going to allow Jacob Answorth to move up underneath Carson here to try to take him to the second spot.
Said, right?
Slide job! Slide job!
That's what that one was. You get them real life racers, they like that slider.
Answorth now up into second. Carson dropping back. Carson didn't take tires either. You can tell he's getting eaten up right now.
Yeah, they're really, really coming after him.
Jacob Answorth.
You see Peterson up. I'm sorry. You see Peterson up in the mix there, folks, but he is 2 laps down. So as a score, oh my God, he just killed the wall.
Yep.
That is not going to steer correctly, I don't believe.
As we move back up front, I didn't call it out, but Answorth to the lead now with an 8/10 lead over Johnson. Carson still in third here, but he's got a gaggle of cars behind him here. John Kelly now in 4th place. He's saving his tires for the end of this thing.
Shane Donovan 8 laps down up here, racing with the leaders. And of course, that's just hindering Kelly right now. He cannot finish the corner the way he wants to.
And it's fine. You know, he's going to be able to take those tires later on. And let's see here. Who else do we have? So we got Tibbs. Tibbs moving up through the field actually fairly quickly, believe it or not, as he's trying to do something here with David Bonica.
Yeah, he's being scored in 5th place right now. I'm not real sure why he had to start at the rear.
Lucky Dog?
Yeah, I guess that would be. I'm sorry. He must have got the last Lucky Dog. That's what it was. Sorry, folks. I had a brain fart there. But yeah, that would mean what? That'd be what it was.
Well, he's working his way up. Let's see. That's the 53 here is 16th. Right there behind him, that's Brian Welchel. David Bonica right in front of him. So yeah, he's moving up slowly but surely.
Yeah, I mean, it's
we got a wreck right there. Carson Youngblood.
Oh, goodness. Who just ran him over? Wow, we've said some crazy things with the leaders today.
Well, we're going to have to take a look here and see what happened from the chopper cam. There we go. And here we go. 30's underneath them here.
Oh, he just got a little loose.
Oh, David Bonica finished him off there from the rear. Take a look at it.
Looked like he just got a little loose and came down into the door of Donovan there.
Oh, we're going to take a look at it. You best believe we're going to the cockpit camera. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
From David Bonica.
That's kind of weird to get light right there, but he sure did.
Well,
I guarantee he puts the tires on her now.
Yes, sir. Indeedy. Oh, we got 40 laps to go.
Yeah, 40 laps remaining. I mean, it just showed you how much of a handful these are, Adam. I mean, he was basically on the dogleg straightaway, and just that was it.
Well, here we go. Check this out. Eric Johnson, tires. Last set. John Kelly, tires. Last set. Rob Williams, well, he last pitted on lap 120. So he's going to, looks like he's going to grab his lap back.
Yeah, he's being scored in fourth place. Fourth place right now. Looks like Tibbs is in the pits. Youngblood's in the pits. Newman's in the pits. Peterson, Vodka, they're all in the pits. Donathan. Working out well for some and not for others.
Well, I think Jacob Answorth's going to get eaten up here in the long run. If it stays green, Jacob Answorth has no shot. No shot whatsoever.
I agree.
Now, if it stays caution filled, yeah, maybe. He's fast enough. His car is fast enough to keep the lead. Caution, if we go to having some caution fests here, but long run, 40-lap run, no way.
Yep. And of course, this hurts everybody again because he doesn't have any tires left, so he doesn't pit. Everybody stays a lap down. Interesting stuff here, my friend. You boys are no mercy when it comes to holding people down a lap.
Well, it's happened twice in this race, and I've never seen it happen before in the history of Outcast. And I've been calling 5 seasons of Outcast, so
well, like I said earlier, I'm not calling anybody out. I'm not calling anybody out. I understand wanting to get a point, but if we're going to look at the finishing order of the guys that tried to get a point tonight, it just did not pay off for them.
No, it did not. Oh, pace car's down though.
And here we go.
It's going to be Answorth, Johnson, front row, Kelly and Rother, second row. Heat cycle time.
Yes, sir. Ainsworth will have the grip for a little bit here, but I don't think it's going to be for very long.
Track temp 104 here.
You see Kelly, he's able to get a good restart, get past Johnson. So I believe they're giving him trouble here just a moment, as you said.
Kelly's got somewhere to be, baby.
Yes, he does. See, now they do it different than me. I would enjoy a little more rolling speed in and then shift a little bit later, but that's probably what's getting me beat.
Yeah, you and me both, brother. You and me both. Oh, John Kelly into Jacob Answorth. Sorry, I didn't mean to yell in your ear there.
You're good.
I get a tick excited.
I do too. I get talking real fast on occasion. I think he's got him this time.
Underneath, clearing the way. And yes, sir, Bob, he's got him. But that's going to also open the door up to Eric Johnson as he's back in the mix once again. Can Johnson pull off a back-to-back next-gen win here?
Well, I have not seen anyone but the 18 in the chat so far, so maybe they're going for Eric today. Let us know, everybody. I mean, are we happy for the 18 to get another win or not?
Well, while we do love Eric Johnson, I want to see a new winner.
Yeah, we always want to see winners. All new guys. Like, come in here and prove they can. Carson, wow. Driving him way deep.
And he's got a lot of ground to make up here.
Yeah, he's stuck behind all these lappers. That's not going to help him at all. Showing him he's about 3 seconds off the leaders right now, folks. But, you know, he's got new tires. Not sure how much damage he sustained in that accident, but it was the front end.
42 seconds down in his box to get the damage fixed. I mean, his car looks pretty healthy here. I mean, he's running 27.3s here versus John Kelly's 26.8 and Eric Johnson 27.1. Oh, we got a slider here. I'm not sure who that was.
Yeah, I wasn't able quite to pick that out.
Somebody was slideways. Not sure who that was, but Johnson's picked up the second spot here over Answorth. They stay green, so I see the smoke.
I see it. Yeah, I see it. Just a steady climb to the front for Eric. None of that cardiac arrest type of line there, just straight up.
Close it in now. 8/10. Looks like John Kelly kind of slid through that corner just a little bit too hot there.
Yeah, he might have realized on the times that he maybe went out a little hot. Because Johnson, I mean, it's only a couple hundreds, but Eric's able to reel him in a couple hundreds every lap right now.
Except that last time when it was 3/10. Yeah. Sean Rother having a fantastic day, man. Super happy for Sean Rother.
Yeah, he's been from the back down to the bottom, back up to the front.
Hopefully he can pull himself up a top 5 here. Should be able to.
I'll have a lot to talk about after this race. There's just some things I don't understand.
Well, you know what? Lucky for you, we do have a incident review where questions can be asked.
You know, it's not even incidents for me tonight. It's just been strategy. You know, the guy's going for a point. I understand it, but Cole Peterson was running strong top 5 all day. Now he's trapped a lap down, running 12th. It's an overall loss. You lost basically 7 points to gain 1. I don't understand it.
And that's why I am no longer a driver. I'm just a clown pushing buttons.
That's what I'm doing too. I don't know. I'm pushing one button so that my voice will come out there so I can get ridiculed. Gonna have a good race for the lead here before you know it.
Yeah, 28 laps to go here, coming to 27. Again, that 7-11 of the 18th machine. Pull a rabbit out of the hat here and do a back-to-back victory in Daytona and in Phoenix. No clue. But he's staying about 7/10. He's staying about 7/10 back from John Kelly.
We're going to see if this saving of Ainsworth, but he already had a little older tire, so I'm with you. I don't think he's got anything for them at this moment, unless these guys burn him up. But we saw Kelly on that long run. He was strong all the way through. You know, so was Johnson. So this could get real interesting here in the next 25.
Robert Tibbs, last car on the lead lap. Last car on the lead lap in 7th place. Hoping for a caution.
Absolutely.
That'll
make that'll let Charles Wilson, he'll be in the lucky dog position right now, and he's got a pretty good gap over Christopher Jones for that. So any more incidents, we might see Charles Wilson be able to work his way back to the lead lap.
Yeah, he's got a 2-second gap over Christopher Jones here for the lucky dog. You can see Wilson there battling with Jordan Massey. That's not for position. And then a little bit further back, you can see there's Christopher Jones at 9th. So, I mean, all in all, Christopher Jones with a top 10 here, even though he's 1 lap down, still, you know, points are points.
Oh, yeah, that's what I was talking about. Yeah, you know, these guys felt terrible. They get locked a lap down, but they're still racing for points. It's a good points night for all these top 10.
And here we go, pulling up points. I mean, look at Christopher Jones. He's currently 10th in the points now. But you've got Rob Hamilton out of the race, Brandon Brock out of the race, some of the others out of the race here. So he's going to move up spots. Solid top 10s are going to keep you way into where you want to be to kind of advance to the playoffs here.
Yeah, you stay with that. You can definitely, you'll make it to the playoffs, for sure. And then you can, move your way right on through. You still got a little bit of nose damage. That can't be too fun to be negotiating.
Well, as you look off the back bumper here of John Kelly, you're going to find Eric Johnson now about a half a second back, slowly creeping his way up.
Johnson better in 1 and 2. Kelly better in 3 and 4. No, I'm sorry. No, that's right. Yeah, 1 and 2. I keep thinking this track the way it used to be. It's completely reversed to what it used to be. But and then you should see Kelly better in this corner. He had a way better drive off last time.
Ooh,
Same
Johnson.
thing there. Johnson into the wall.
Oh, Johnson diving deep down in the corner here.
Trusting the brake pads on that one.
And I guarantee you Johnson found out, he said, that worked. We're going to try
he reeled 2 tenths off under brake.
Oh, I guarantee he's going to try it again. You see?
Laps winding down.
Whoa.
Wow, taking it in there.
What I'm talking about, boy, let's get it. 20 laps to go. I mean, you got to close in somehow.
Cost him about nothing. He probably about equaled out there once off the runoff there. Let's see what he does. He just consistently loses a little here in this corner, but he gets it all back under braking. And that time he didn't dive or near as deep. Try to cool him back off.
Yep. Do a couple laps, then back it down. Do a couple laps, then back it down. And the drone cam here. Drone trying to chase that 18.
You know what I like out of the 8 right now? He's not mirror driving. He's just running the same line over and over and over saying, catch me if you can. I love it. He's not adjusting to anything. He's comfortable where he's at, and he's just over and over doing the same thing. He's able to take it out to about 2 more tenths now as Eric is, like I said, cooling off the equipment.
Well, Johnson's back now to 8/10 of a second, so he's going to have to get it about 10 to go and then time to go.
Yeah, he sent it in that time again. It's going to cost him on the runoff.
Take a look here. Jacob Answorth in 3rd.
It's a great job out of Jacob. Say what you want. He had those older shoes. He stayed out. He's able to maintain. I mean, great job. He's going to end up probably in 3rd here with nothing happens. He's got a nice 3-second gap over the 33. So, yeah, I'm liking the strategy on that.
Doubt about it. It's going to help him out here in the points. And it's going to help Rother out as well. Carson Youngblood, kind of the loser of this shindig.
Yeah, seemed to have the fastest car most of the night. Him and Kelly, that was two I kept feeling like it was going to come down to. And, yeah, that incident really, really cost him.
Now currently in the 5th position. I mean, he is running down Rother, don't get me wrong. Rother's right there in front of him. And if you look off the nose here of the Youngblood Racing Machine 16, he's got him about a half a second here. So could potentially pick up a 4th place.
Yeah, he's kind of doing the same thing Johnson was in 1 and 2. He's able to get him a little bit under braking, but 6/10 down to 5, much better runoff that time.
Definitely closing in here on the 33 now. And look at this guy right here, Charles Wilson, currently 8th place. He is a lap down. He's the lead car, the first car 1 lap down. But I mean, he's running 6th on the track. 8th total position here, but he's fast. He's definitely got his braking down. He's running nice, consistent laps here.
Yeah, no question. We haven't called out a lot of guys that's had great runs. You know, Rob Williams all night having a great run. He's the last car on the lead lap, as you said. He's about 5 seconds ahead of the leaders here to try to keep that position in case something were to happen. But you know, a few guys having great runs. We hadn't seen Bob Rediker in the next gen yet. We saw him in the trucks. He's 14th right now, 2 laps down. But Ryan Welchel, he's able to work his way up. Well, he's 1 lap down, 13th. A lot of guys having, you know, decent runs tonight.
They are. You know, and I don't really look down. I don't really look at the laps down. I look at the total, the final position here, and a 13th place for Brian Welchel is very very good here. Ronnie Welchel with a 15th, top 15. That's really going to help him out because he's top 10 in the points.
Yep, absolutely. That gap is starting to stretch for the lead. It's up to 1.7. So John Kelly looking real strong right now, able to pull about 3/10 a lap right now.
Yeah, that's pretty fast here. He's running 28.1s, while Johnson is running 28.4s here. A caution would be handy, kind of stack them back up, but you know, whatever.
And when you earn it, you earn it. And this man's earned it tonight. We've seen it all night long.
Yes, he has.
Fast all night.
Going underneath Bob Rediker here, and now he's pulling to the back of the 62, which is going to put Ronnie Welchel down another lap.
Yeah, he has tremendous pace at this point in the race. Waited, took the tires, able to get past Ainsworth on the restart, and away he went. Consistently fastest man on the track. Oh, not that time. Jacob Ainsworth was the fastest man on the track.
And Eric Johnson now 2.2. Now, yeah, just 2.2 seconds back. He'll settle down for a second place finish. He ain't no weeble wobble, whatever that means.
Whatever that means, I like it.
He'll take a second place.
Giberson. Yeah, absolutely. A win in a second, you're going to be pretty good in the points.
And as
oh no,
the caution comes out for Cale Peterson.
Wow.
And the field's going to stack back up once again. Now.
Oh my goodness.
I'm not even going to say anything. There's nothing to say other than wow. Let's take a look here. What happened to Cale Peterson? Up in the wall, and oh, he loses it. Down, cutting the dog leg, comes up and just about takes out Jordan Massey. And he tries to back it down off the track, but right then and there the caution comes out.
That was a big shot. Hope we didn't have his force feedback too high on that one.
Yeah, I hope not. Here we can take a look at it one more time from the cockpit view. I'm just curious to see here. It gets in the wall, just a little kiss though, and then around he goes. Watch out, Jordan. Boom, almost comes up off the ground. And you can see he tries to back it down off the track to not cause a caution. But still, caution does come out. So, Charles Wilson with the lucky dog.
Tibbs is in pit lane.
Oh.
Did he have tires?
We are going to see here. Yes, Tibbs had tires.
Oh, boy. I don't know if he can get him to fire up fast enough, but he is going to be flying.
Man, look, 2 laps. And then that last one, you're going to have to go for it.
Yeah, I mean, that's it. You got to hope he can hold on to the first.
He's going to be starting 7th here, Mike.
Yep. 7th or 8th, either one. Wow.
So Wilson's the lucky dog, so he's going to have
Yeah,
to
that's
start
right. So he'll be
behind.
7th.
He's going to have to start behind Wilson, or Wilson's going to have to start behind Tibbs here. Here you go. Let the 19 by. So now Wilson at the tail end of the field. Tibbs up through the middle as he's going to be starting 7th place here on the inside with some old freshies, some good shoes here. Oh, brother. What's going to happen? Carson Youngblood back in the game again.
Yeah, he was running pretty good laps, but, you know, Ainsworth was fast toward the end of the run still, but, you know, he's like 30 laps older than Kelly's here. These guys are going to have to giddy up and get gone. If Tibbs gets a clear shot, it's going to be unbelievable on that final lap.
Folks, all I can say is all bets are off. I have no clue what's going to happen here.
No.
I really don't know. The tires are cooled back down here. Johnson has another shot at it. They both pitted on the same lap 133. So Johnson's got just as much shot here as Kelly does. Ainsworth as well. Ainsworth was still pretty fast.
Tell you now, if somebody doesn't take this dog leg away from Tibbs and he's able to throw it into 1, if he can hold it, this is going to get real interesting.
Here we go. They're bunched up too. They're ready to get this thing going again.
Great start out of Kelly.
Oh, we got a car sideways here.
Got a spinner.
That just helped Tibbs. I'm telling you, it just helped Tibbs.
Yeah, that's 2 spots.
Ooh.
Goodness sake, Adam, what is happening, my friend?
I think
Rob Williams.
Yeah, Rob Williams was sideways here. We're going to have to take a look at it here. Oh, Sean Rother got to him.
Shot from Rother, yeah. Oh, did he just blow an engine?
Somebody did.
Yeah, I heard that.
It wasn't him. All right, now let's take a look here from the chopper cam. See what happened.
Yeah, Rother, not a great start. Oh, goodness.
Oh, Rother stayed above the yellow line. The 61 was not counting on that. The only reason Rother stayed up top was because Tibbs went down to the dog leg.
Yeah, well, that's what I said. They needed to take that dog leg away on those brand new shoes because he got a way better start than Rother. But yeah, I mean, that's what it was. He couldn't really move down. Williams expected to move down, and it didn't happen.
Well, folks, Robert Tibbs now is sitting in the what we like to call the catbird seat.
Wow.
As he is going to be restarting here in 5th on the inside line, 3rd row back, where as soon as you cross the start finish, you cannot change lanes before the start finish line in the Outcast, is in the rules, in bold letters. So what does he do?
Well, the dog leg doesn't count as changing lanes, does it? I would dive it right in there again. He's on the bottom.
We had that issue a couple of seasons ago where someone cut the dog leg. They cut the yellow line before the start finish line, and it did count, and it was a penalty.
Okay, so well, that explained it then.
You have to stay above the yellow line before you cross the start finish line. Then it's all fair in love and war.
Absolutely. As I said, if he can just get to a quarter panel of any of these guys, they're going to, a couple of them. I don't know if he can get to Kelly. Kelly had a really good start, but we'll just have to wait and see. He's going to be so much faster on the 2nd lap. It's going to be incredible.
We still got one more lap to go here before we take the green flag. as it was extended here.
You know, and this does help the leaders too, let's be honest. They get a little bit of heat out of them with this almost a long extended caution, as it's been, you know, 2 in a row. So
Oh, yeah.
that'll help Kelly a little bit as well.
Oh, I'm sure the tires are cooled back down to probably 230s or so, 220, something like that. And yeah, they're going to be grippy.
But the restart, you know, it helps Tibbs get a little more heat in his tires for this start. So we'll just have to wait and see what kind of drive off. He should have monstrous drive off if he can just get himself positioned with a good angle. He doesn't want to come into turn 1 too flat right here.
It'll drive up the track, into the wall he goes.
Yeah, I mean, you know he's going to be going for it, so he doesn't want to come in too flat off of that dog leg.
I'm playing it out in my head how it's going to go, folks, and I really don't know. But here we go. It's going to be Kelly and Johnson, 2 icons here in my book. And then you got Answorth, Youngblood, Tibbs, and Rother.
They got to stay with Kelly on this. They got to stay a little closer.
And not able to. Tibbs making a spot happen, trying to make a spot happen here on Youngblood.
Right now. Shoot him right now. Go up. No, couldn't do it. This is gonna. He may have a good run right here on the inside. He might get 2, but I don't think he can get all the way to the front.
Now he'll be able to get Youngblood here, I think. Coming into the dog leg, he's got so much grip. White flag is out. One more time around for John Kelly though.
And Carson cutting Tibbs no slack whatsoever, pinching him way down. But here's Kelly. Great restart again. Johnson, Ainsworth, all these guys fast all night. Tibbs probably going to end up with a 4th after being a laps down. I mean, that's going to be a great race for him.
Out of the final corner here, John Kelly going to win here at the Half Moon Designs Next Gen Cup Series. Race number 2 in the books.
Exciting, man. Exciting race. I wasn't expecting, you know, we had a little carnage. We had a little drama, strategy. Exciting race. Good race.
Kelly definitely earned that one. Johnson finishing 2nd. Answorth. All that practice for Answorth paid off.
Oh, absolutely. Got his track position, kept his track position. That's what I said. I got to think about what a few guys did tonight. They just got rid of their track position, not able to get it back.
Around the front stretch now at a turn 4, across the start finish line. And we're going to do some donuts for you. Well, I'm not, but Mr. Kelly is.
Oh, watch out now. He said, heck, man, why smoke out the crowd? Let's do it down here.
Down here on the wall so we can get a up close and personal meet and greet with John the King Kelly. And he be done, and so are we. Let's take a look here at the finish results for tonight's race. There we go. John Kelly led 50 laps here of the 180. Eric Johnson in 2nd. Jacob Answorth finishing 3rd. Carson Youngblood to 4th. Robert Tibbs not able to pick up a spot after that restart, even with fresh tires, in 5th. Charles Wilson, how about that, with elbows out, finishing 6th. Sean Rother 7th. Brian Welchel picks up to 8th. Jordan Massey 9th. Christopher Jones in 10th. Rob Williams 11th. Ronnie Welchel 12th. Drew Calvert 13th. Bob Redeker 14th. Josh Newman in 15th. Kel Peterson 16th. Shannon Donathan finishing 17th. With Brian Zimmer 18th. Steve Giverson 19th. And Michael Richardson in 20th. John Kelly with the pole. John Kelly with the fastest lap of a 26.301. John Kelly, most laps led. Brian Welchel, hard charger, up 19 spots. 8 cautions for 30 laps and 8 green flag lead changes by 7 different drivers. Right.
Yeah, excitement all around, Adam.
Yeah, it was a good race for sure. A lot of strategy being played out here. And let's get in Jacob Answorth here. And I'll get this one going. Jacob Answorth, Glad Dad, and Mike McKinnon in the booth. You got us.
Yes, sir. I got you.
Well, all that practice all week long paid off. I mean, I know you're a couple of spots short from where I thought you should have finished, but we'll take a third place finish here, and it'll definitely help you out in the points.
Absolutely. As soon as that caution came out when I had the freshest tires, I knew it was going to happen. It wasn't a matter of if, it was definitely a when. But that's how it goes sometimes, you know. It was a lot of fun out there.
Definitely was, man. And you put up a heck of a battle, no doubt about it. I'm not sure exactly how far you fell back total all night. Let's see if I can. Looks like the lowest position you were all night, Jake, was 4th place. That's the lowest you fell. So very, very impressive run tonight. A lot of practice laps ran.
The funny thing is, all those practice laps weren't even in this car.
Well,
I guess just being on the track helps.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. No doubt about it. Well, I won't keep you. If you got any shout outs, we'll get those and we'll send you on your way.
Gotta shout out my fiance enduring the heat in this darn room with me. Gotta shout out all of our sponsors, of course. Half Moon Designs, Outcast Custom Apparel, Pinnacle Wraps, Sularoo, Tammy Litweiler, Dalton Hall Construction, Serta Simmons Bedding, Jackie Jones. We got Auto America Grand Island, Georgia Mountain Fairgrounds, and we got, of course, Outcast Motorsport Network. That's you guys, both of you there up in the booth, making it always interesting to watch. And I got to give a huge shout out to all the Outcast guys. There were a lot of cautions, but man, was it fun start to finish.
Absolutely, man. And good shout outs as always. All right, man, we'll get you out of here and we'll talk to you soon.
Thank you.
All right, Mike, I'll let you lead this one off this week with Eric Johnson.
All right, hey, Eric, I seem like I talk to you every race here, buddy, but steady climb through the field tonight. Everything, looked pretty good. Kelly just super fast, right? I mean, we saw you diving it deep into one. I don't think there was a whole lot else you could have done with him, but maybe. Let us know.
No, pretty much there at the end, restarting on the outside of that one restart, and he was able to restart third and just get inside of me. And dirty air matters. I mean, we were trying. We probably tried too much a couple times, and I just kind of had to tell myself, I said, it is what it is. Let's just not lose second place there at the end.
Yeah, I mean, it's a great points night for you for sure. You get the win, you're second. Of course, you're sitting great, in the position. We saw these cars, it seemed like a lot of guys were really pounding the outside wall in two. I mean, a lot of tight, and then later in the run, of course, snappy loose, kind of what we expected, right? I mean, these cars, you get up close to somebody, the dirty air is terrible. You don't get the downforce you need. It's just the way these cars operate compared to the trucks. I mean, explain that to the folks.
Yeah, there is a lot of dirty air with these cars. When you get behind another car, you just don't get air on the front of your car to hold the front end down, basically, and it just won't turn. So you'll be running a perfect, nice line that's been really fast for you all night, and then you go to pass somebody and you enter the corner right behind them, and next thing you know, you're 2 grooves up and about to hit the wall and exit because your car just won't turn. There's just something about these cars, side, front, every angle of these cars put off some sort of dirty air, and it kind of mucks up what you're doing.
Yeah, diffuser is kind of hard to deal with. But, Bud, I'll tell you what, give your shout-outs. Thank whoever you need to, and I'm sure we'll talk to you again soon.
Yeah, honestly, tonight, great run. We start dead last with the EOL. So, to come from dead last and just slow burn, work our way up there, keep the car clean. And, so great run for the 18. And, of course, we got some shout-outs for you guys. We got to thank Half Moon Designs. They're our main sponsor, for being across the back banner there. Thank you for being on board there. We got Georgia Mountain Fairgrounds, Auto America Grand Island, Jackie Jones, Serta Simmons, Dalton Hall Construction. We got T-Lit's wife, Tammy, over there at LuLaRoe, slinging some apparel. Go check her out. We got Drew Kuhn, and of course, you guys up in the booth, Mike and Adam, been killing it, building some chemistry, getting things going, and we love what we're seeing. Oh, and I don't know why I always almost forget, probably the most important, the Twitch chat every week, all my fans, my aunt, my grandma, and thank you guys.
Absolutely. Hey, good shout out, and congratulations on P2.
And Adam keeps avoiding talking to me every week. It's hurting my
I
feelings.
noticed.
Oh,
Love you, bye.
Bye. Got him. I beat him to it. All right, now let's get in John Kelly here. Man, I talked to him last week. We split it, remember? Anyway, the guy that well deserved or earned this win tonight, fast from the word get go. John Kelly. John, how we doing tonight?
Man, I am doing better after that one, but wow, I shot myself in the foot so many damn times.
We seen that. But you were a lap down because of some issues there with some other guys pitting. You stayed out. Then another caution come down. You were lapped down. Then you were the lucky dog. Then you started in the back. You still didn't take tires. Then you took tires on lap 133 and pretty much stayed out the rest of the way. And man, just strategy calls all night long. And we had like 5 or 6 different strategies.
Yeah, it was crazy. I think what really got me was that caution that I got trapped a lap down on, I actually pit, but coming out of the pits, I spun out of pit road. Totally did a 360. Had to throw it in reverse, and then I got stuck the lap down. So that's what I meant by shooting myself in the foot. But it's such a fun track to run, but you have to be so patient. There were so many strategies going on. With dirty air is definitely a thing. Everybody was getting tight. You had to block dirty air, but it was a lot of fun, man. This league is awesome. Can't get enough of it, really.
Well, we got 3 series here now in Outcast, so if you just decide you want to come back Tuesday night or Thursday night and run, you're more than welcome to. Just try not to kick too much butt.
I'm going to try to repeat the Gen 6. I think that's tomorrow night, so hopefully
Gen 6 is Thursday. Trucks are tomorrow night.
No, so I'll see you Thursday then.
Yeah. All right, man. Well, this is going to help you out in the points. It's going to be a slow climb here since you missed the first race, but it should give you a little bump here. You're going to have some really good bonus points. I mean, you led a lap, you led the most laps, you had the fastest lap. So plus you got the pole, so that's you got.
Yeah, it was a good night for missing Daytona last week, but next week's going to be rough. I think they said it's 5 flags, so I'll have to practice that a little bit. But
that's my home track, baby. My home track.
Oh boy, you're going to have to show me some tips because I have never run it, but it'll be fun.
No doubt. All right, John, we won't keep you, buddy. Get them shout outs out of the way, and we'll send you packing.
All right. Want to thank Outcast Motorsports Network, obviously best in the business. Jackie Jones, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram, Serta Simmons Betting, Dalton Hall Construction, Pinnacle Wraps, Outcast Custom Apparel, Half Moon Designs, LuLaRoe by Tammy Litweiler, Georgia Mountain Fairgrounds, and Grand Island Auto America.
Absolutely, man. Great shout outs as always, and we'll see you in Victory Lane shortly. Have a good night, buddy.
Thanks, sir. Appreciate it. You too.
All right, Mike. What would you think of tonight? We had some strategies out the wazoo. That's all I can say. We had a bunch of strategies.
Yeah, there was a lot of crazy calls. I mean, in my mind, but also ill-timed, yellow flags during a pit cycle and stuff. That always throws a wrench into it. Even though, as we said, these guys were racing hard and they're racing for position, it's always hard to try to figure out how to get that lap back, right? And they were trying and working so hard at it, but all in all, a great show. You expect a few spins at this track. This is a very tough track to drive, so that's kind of expected. I didn't expect these cars to be as tight because there were guys slamming the wall all night, but all in all, great excitement. I enjoyed it. I hope everybody enjoyed the call. Can't wait to do it again next week at 5 Flags. I can't even wait for that thing.
Man, 5 Flags is only 30 minutes east of me. And I did request that one. I'm not going to lie. I did request that to be ran in all 3 series. I just want to see, how they run there. I think it's going to be fun. And that was my monkey wrench that I threw in there. So I hope everybody enjoys it. And don't tear up my walls too much. But, man, we'll give a shout out, if you'll allow me there, Mike. Fantastic job here in the booth. I know this is week number 2 with the old Glad Dad, but I mean, it's like we've been friends forever, feeding off each other. Just you're doing an amazing job. So hope you don't go anywhere.
Appreciate that.
Hope you don't go
I'm
anywhere.
not going anywhere, buddy.
And anyway, I want to give a shout out here. It is my duty as an outcaster to give the shout outs to end the show. Georgia Mountain Fairgrounds, Lulu Robot Tammy, Serta Simmons Betting, Jackie Jones, Chrysler Dodge, Jeep and Ram, where they make buying easy. Pinnacle Wraps, Auto America, Dalton Hall Construction, Half Moon Designs, the title sponsor here for the Next Gen series on Monday nights. And we've also got Outcast Custom Apparel and let's see. Oh, Outcast Motorsports Network, baby. That's you and I, Mike. That's you and I.
That is.
All right. Well, I am the Glad Dad here with Magic Mike McKinnon, and we'll catch you guys next time. Reminding you to stay fast, stay clean, and as always, it's okay to be an outcast. We'll see you next time, guys. Take it easy, and good night.